Hey guys, this is Currywurst speaking, and today we just came off our amazing win from the Oberösterreich-Rundfahrt. Exactly. And that was a very hilly undertaking. But nothing that Mac Speck couldn't handle, apart from this Sousa guy who took a minute on us on the final stage. Fortunately, we had plenty of precautions taken before that. Anyway, we today are going to look at some impossible things to run, like the Deutsche Meisterschaft im individual time trial, yeah? And also the Deutsche Meisterschaft. Because that is something that is interesting for us. Let's take a look at this one. I mean, these first category climbs in here, they really scare me. Also, I'm not sure if we can defeat this hilly terrain overall. Seems a bit harsh, so maybe we need to train a bit mountain before. No, but this is a really nice stage for us, considering that we are a sprinter. On the other hand, it's very long. Over 200 kilometers, and we need an excellent shape, race day condition, to stand a chance there to get a little bit more stamina, to even be considered there in the final sprint. The Deutsche Meisterschaft in time trialing is a hilly stage which would be perfect if we had any skill whatsoever in time trial, which we don't, so I don't think we will bother too much with that one, but I will speed through it without commentating too much and just try to optimize as best I can for uphill riding and downhill riding, spreading the effort out like I explained in the previous time trial we rode and did so reasonably successfully. And yes, then we are advancing to the seal clubbing tour in Portugal. And considering it's a seal clubbing tour, we might just cram in 2 little stage wins there too. Let's see what time tells us. Alright, let's get started though. There's quite a bit of time in between, and I see another level upcoming on in the near future. I have set up the training program accordingly so that we are not complete slouches looking like Currywurst all over us when the seal clubbing event is on, and also that we have a reasonable chance to get a non-zero or negative race day condition on the Deutsche Meisterschaft. Yeah, we'll see. Let's forward to get to that race. Here we are on the preparation screen of the German individual time trial, and what else would you expect than Panzer being the favorite to win? I think he will launch a Blitzkrieg on the stage and just obliterate it. So we'll see how that goes. Oh fucking hell! My god, this Panzer guy. He is a crazy good time trialer. And here we are. Mac Speck was just caught with his pants down. He was just visiting the Currywurst stand and munching his face full of stuff when someone told him that his number is up next. So I don't know how well he will be doing. But that's not what we're here for. We're here for the Bratwurst. And it looks like a 0 or a 1. Let's see. So they are riding about 172 and have some energy left. It is steep uphill here, so we want to have plenty of energy for that and almost be empty when we are up on top. Just have a little bit left because the rest is downhill. Alright, we are at the foot of the hill, and now we just try to power it up. 75. And now we are almost at the top. I think we have spent our energy well. You can see there's a lot more distance to go. But now comes the downhill. And if we now drop to like 70 maybe? Powering through. Oh, we have lots of energy left. 95. And there we go. Alright. And this guy took 40 seconds off the second placed finisher. Look at his stats. That's like cheating. Tony Panzer doing his Blitzkrieg. And he was successful in that. That is more than just Poland gone here. He conquered the rest of Germany too. And where did McSpeck come? Alright, McSpeck, there we are. 34th. We should count from the bottom. So, let's see. McSpeck beat people who had about 10 more time trial than he has. That is the effect of doing some good tactics with the hill and downhill stuff and saving your energy a little bit in the flat and in the downhill for the uphill sections. But nevertheless, that was not the goal of today's stage. Today's goal was to eat the best Currywurst, which McSpeck knows. Dicky is a huge fan of the Currywurst that is served at the Deutsche Meisterschaft. So he got that out of it. Let's go to the next Meisterschaft. Also, we won 6,050 euros. Now we're up to 25,000 overall in the first season. That's not too shabby. And now let's get into the Sprinter Meisterschaft. And probably the Panzer won't be part of that one. Oh shit, the Panzer is here as well. Well, looking at his stats, that is not really surprising. He has a flat rating of 82. 82! That is crazy stuff. Even the best sprinter here only has a 79, but then the sprint is much better. Alright, also there's this tiny little hill here. I think that will completely destroy McSpeck, and the others will just ride across it as if there was nothing there. Alright, let's get into that.
It's going to be a monotonous day when it comes to the terrain, but at least the teams with sprinters won't be complaining.
Yay,
And,
we are a
course,
free element and have a
opportunists with a bit of
-2
daring
race day condition.
won't make their life easy.
Oh my god, this will be terrifying. -4 stamina on a 215 kilometer ride. Not good. And the size of the peloton is so small that we don't even really have one to start with. It's like a huge escape group or something. So escapees will have a much easier time overall. Oh man, that was fucking boring. Nothing happened. Really, absolutely nothing. It was just a slow whittling down of the time. And now they just let them ride? What the hell is going on? Let me go to the front, because this is a little bit ridiculous. And maybe they are thinking that they can't take those anymore.
And there's an attack at the front! He could go all the way!
10 kilometers, let's munch our bar as well. Alright, McSpeck is riding as hard as he can. And the peloton is just ignoring us. And there are the escapees. It's 6 kilometers left. And McSpeck is riding at 99%. And look at that. I don't think they can keep up.
The finish line is getting close.
They're trying.
The riders just passed the 5 kilometers road sign.
They're trying. Oh, Gretsch. Oh, shit. He still has something in him. They're trying, but they are failing. And now 3 kilometers left. What the hell is going on? McSpeck. Alright, 1.7 kilometers left. And 0.7. And Max Speck is the German champion.
Stall. It required a lot of energy, and he showed he was above the rest today.
Fuck. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah. I mean, that shows you how stupid they were with like thinking that the peloton. There were so many much stronger riders in there. They could have just squashed the escape group, and now they're coming in. Alright, Dicky Speck is our new German Meister, and I think he is quite happy with that. I think I'm too, because this was completely ridiculous. It's like giving up, just giving up. And these are the race highlights we have selected for you. It is Max Speck and his Bratwurst bar coming through the finish line, just riding 99% everything he got. And everyone else had given up. No, not quite. This Gretsch guy here, he at least tried to catch up to Max Speck. And there was some minor instance of them trying to counter his attack right from when escaping from the peloton, but I certainly didn't expect Max Speck to become the German champion. So that's crossed off the list, I think, because now isn't he allowed to wear the German national jersey then? And something, I think. Yay! Win the following race, Deutsche Meisterschaft. We did so, yes. Next up in our training calendar is the Tour of Seal Clubbing in Portugal. It is a 2.2 tour, so it's a category 2 tour for under 23. So small seals, lots of clubbing. And we are training such that we have a decent shape there once we get there. I don't quite trust this freshness line. I don't think it has considered the recovery overnight towards the new day yet. We are down there now indeed, but for once the recovery of the day hits, after the Deutsche Meisterschaft now being over, I think we will be restored to pretty close to 100, so we should end up at 100 for that tour. Let's advance there and see if we maybe get a level up along the way, because that is 3 weeks. That is Sunday here, Sunday there, Sunday there, and then we are there. That could be enough to gain a level up. I think there are some other matters which require our attention. Max Speck has been doing really well this season, and contracts are soon up for discussion. And he is currently 9th place in the continental rankings, and that is not a small feat. So he has been doing really well, and that will mean that many good teams will be interested in him. But let's see who is actually offering a contract. List of teams. So let's go to the contract page and see who is offering shit. Com development team. U23. That's slightly suspicious. We definitely want to be in a Continental Pro team. So let me check out their riders and see if we fit in there. Fun Life. Fun Life sounds fun. But there are so many Brazilians in there. There's no one who knows the beauty of Currywurst in here. That doesn't look good. Also, their stats suck ass. Big time. We would actually be the best rider in this team. That's called a Continental Pro team? What the fuck is going on? No. So, fuck off, guys. Not interested. But this one, this looks a bit better stats-wise. They have Gerald Ciolek. He's really good. And he's really old, isn't he? No, he isn't. Oh, 29 now. Okay. So, he isn't too bad. But we would always be number 2 for him in sprints. Not that that has ever barred us from fucking around with getting wins from our team leader, but maybe they get kind of pissed with us then. Alright, this team is interesting. And what more do we have? Team Roda. And there's not much sprint-wise in here. 74, how old is he? 28. So not much more potential there, I would think. And a mixed bag. Lots of Switzerland and Italia. Not convinced. That's a pretty weak team too. So what about United Healthcare Pro Team? Oh, they have plenty of sprinters. But they are all pretty shit. So nah, not really. And this one? Whoa, okay, those guys know what they're doing. Yeah. Belgian team. Ooh, he looks grim. Look at that face. Doesn't that scream, I want to hug you? This team really looks interesting. I think I will be considering this one. This means that even when we are doing some kind of crazy shit and riding ahead and grabbing wins and then suddenly after the first 2 stages leading a tour, that means we have some colleagues who actually can back us up and do some work, because look at those flat masters, and in the mountains and hills we don't stand a chance anyway, so we don't need tempo. So that's good. That's good. I'm really liking this team. It's a good composition. So let's go with this one. Contact? No. Make an offer. Make an offer. We want to have $3,000 and just 1 year, because after 1 year we will be a star rider. So offer contract. Let's go with that and see what comes out of it. Ah, damn it! They refused the contract offer. Alright, list of teams. Let's go back. What was the second strongest here? Maybe we should try with this American team here, although they have barely anyone who can ride in the flat. And they have a few sprinters. At least they have good burgers in the US, so I guess that counts. Alright then, let's go for Team Burger and get an offer in here. This time we lower our expected sales price, our expected salary a little bit to 2,500, just 1 year, stuck with the Americans. Offer contract and see if they accept. And yes, they did. So that is pretty cool. Then we could sign it and then we are ready. Yes, agreement reached. So we have found our place with the Americans. So off to America it is then. The only thing I'm a bit worried about is how McSpeck will handle the cultural shock of eating meat pancakes between loaves of bread with some stuff in between. That definitely isn't the same thing as Currywurst. So maybe he should take along a few recipes, his favorite ones. I mean, he has a full book of recipes on how to make Woscht and Currywurst. But this will be tough for him. But now, yeah, also the week ticked over and we are almost having a level up. So let's complete the level up and then wrap up this episode. And here it is. The puncher has punched his way through again. We can definitely see that influence because we have a +1 flat, very useful, and +2 hills, very good. Cobblestones? What the hell? I almost assume that with so much cobblestone stuff we are getting, This maximum level of cobblestones for Mechspec must be really, really high, because otherwise it wouldn't be so easy to improve that. So maybe later on we should do some training for Northern Classics to get even more cobblestoney, and then we can ride those tours as well, or those stages, because they are brutal and fun. Then we have Sprint +1, Acceleration +2, very good, I love that. So we are becoming a little Kugelblitz. Stamina +2, very important as well. Resistance 1 and Recovery 1. Overall, very happy with this one, and that should make things a lot easier, especially hilly stages. So, very good, Mechspec, you are getting somewhere. That wraps us up for today, and next time around we will club some seals with our newly gained skills in the Tour de Seal Clubbing. And until then, hope you enjoyed, and see you guys next time.